Hi, I'm Ricardo and I'm a discoverer. I believe that there is a much better world, a much better future for all of us to experience, and I want you to discover it. I started my business because when I was a young kid, I was an immigrant in Germany. So my parents brought me into Germany when I was 3 years old, and I had a quite good life. So I was the youngest one in my generation, I was the tallest one, and I think I was also the most loved one, I hope. And my mother started to teach me when I was 3 years old, so she wanted to prepare me for school, and every afternoon she was ringing the bell, calling me home, and taught me two things. The one thing was about, you need to be the best one that you can be. Okay, tick. And you need to fit in. Wait. I had a family where my parents didn't get well together. My sister had to escape from home when she was 18. And there was violence in my home. So I didn't really believe into this concept of fitting in. And this became also the mantra of my life. When I went to school, into senior high school, my parents wanted me to be there. I tried everything to get out. When I got the same teacher as my sister, she got the awards, I got the complaints. When I then started going into my business life, I followed the typical career of an immigrant kid, which has no senior high school degree, which has no college degree. And I went into professional training in the insurance business. I did the best I could do. I did my training in an abridged period. I went to training after 2 or 3 months after I finished the professional training. And I met a guy, and he was so proud of having achieved being now the head of his team in his department as an accountant. And I asked him, "How old are you?" And he said, 42. And I thought, wait, 21 years from now I'm still doing the same job? No, that's not me. The very next day I quit my job. I had an interest in people, I had an interest in what motivates people and what drives people's interest, and I decided to move into advertising, which gave me a very interesting platform, and at the same time I had the opportunity to challenge everything I like, because this is what advertisers love, that you have people who challenge you. It gave me a great career. I stepped up the ladder, I founded departments, I founded companies within organizations. I tried hard to get a corporate client, Coca-Cola at that time. Instead of getting the client, I got into Coca-Cola. I climbed the career there. I was a typical challenger, the innovator, challenging everything they were doing, recreated the way that I communicated. I continued my career. I got awards. I got professional trainings in the Antarctica. I had the chance to sit on the couch of Barbara Broccoli and going to the royal premiere of James Bond. And one day, you know, when you are proceeding, going up in the corporate world, you get at a point where you can't challenge anymore. You just need to fit into processes, into the operations, into the politics of the company. And one day, they tried to define my future. I came to a stop in this corporate life, and the stop is when you don't love what you do anymore. But there was one little piece that still was in my heart, and it was the moments when I had the chance to work with artists, designers, TV producers directly. And I did my best jobs when I, for budget reasons, for timing reasons, had to change the way I was doing the work, and everyone had to accept the way I was doing the work. I got even the best awards when I was doing this way, which was then hard for me to understand why they didn't me to do this all the time. So I lost the love, but I still had the love for working with artists directly, and I decided to leave the company and founded my own company in 2011, where I wanted to make this an offer to all the people out there who want to challenge the status quo, and also to find a new way how to do things in the corporate organization when it comes to creativity. What I'm proud of today is that I've been able to bootstrap my company from the very first day. I've been able to get some of the most exciting talents in the world together, real thought leaders. I have Academy Award winners, I have Emmy Award winners, I have the executive producer of the MTV award shows, the inventor of the Open Design Manifesto, Fab Lab CEOs, Infralab CEOs, so really talented people who trust me and also love what we are doing, bringing this diverse collective together to answer some of the most pressing questions for corporate organizations. I'm so proud that I found these young navigators who trust me, who trust the company, who trust the idea to sail these oceans of opportunities and to find these new territories together with us, together with the creators for our clients. I am proud that I have been able to get my wife in, a super expert when it comes to operations, when it comes to change management, who also gave us the opportunity to step up in the way how we do things. And I'm very thankful for all the corporate organizations, for all the clients that trust us and are brave enough to follow us on this journey. I'm happy that they are also excited about the results that we have delivered so far. What I want you to do is never settle in your life. Never. Never accept the status quo. Always ask, always question, how can you do it better? Is another opportunity how to improve the things that you're doing. Be curious. Try to connect with people outside of your world. Try sometimes even to have perhaps conversations with people which will question you. But be open, be curious, and keep discovering there is a much better world, there is much better opportunities to bring to life. Be open, be curious, and be a discoverer.